Hello, everyone. Yeah, my name is Xavier, and welcome to my channel. Yeah, this is my first time actually doing something like this. I'm no stranger to YouTube, but this is my first time actually making an animated video that's primarily focused on my art. So, yeah, I'm going off script, so we're just winging it. So let's get started. This video is basically going to cover the entire process of the January prompt image that you guys have been seeing all across social media. So I went on ahead and decided to have that play in the background and explain it a little bit while I give you guys a little bit about myself. So I am an artist with a graphic design background. My journey through art has been everything but linear. But yeah, has anyone's journey ever been linear? Well, anyway, yeah. So basically, I've been drawing pretty much my whole entire life. And drawing has really been such a safe space for me, even throughout my life. I was diagnosed with autism when I was young, so I had a special addition to myself that made my creativity unique and special to me. So growing up, I was in a very chaotic and unstable background, and art was one of my outlets that basically helped keep me both sane and okay. So as I got older and I started going into high school was when I finally decided to go on ahead and pursue a full-time career, but then society came in and messed it all up for me. Discouraged me and everything. So yeah, that took away a lot of my ambitions and dreams. And then ultimately I found graphic design when I went to community college. And from there, I was able to gain my skills in that field until literally just a couple of days ago, right into this year, I finally decided to rehabilitate my old passions and get back into drawing and really step into this wholeheartedly and just be serious with myself and actually just relive my entire love for art. And it wasn't until I made this little piece that I decided and realized, yeah, this is more for me. I'm stepping back into this. So we're going to get started with the process. I had a list of a lot of prompts that's associated with the month of January, and I've handpicked a few words that I felt would resonate the most with some of the ideas that I had set for my illustrations. So after a few Google searches, I had to look up a few plants because I've been interested in looking into drawing some plants while also finding some animals that will best represent this month at its earnest. And yeah, had to do a little bit of back research for it, but yeah, I was able to find a few things that I felt would actually make the most sense with the direction that I have for the overall illustration idea that I had set in stone. So after that, I was looking up some animals and plants, and what do you know? A bitch was able to find a few things, and I was like, okay, we're really about to do this. Okay, like, let's get some new beginnings. New beginnings was the theme of the illustration. And with animals, I thought of going for a butterfly, but I was like, as simple as they can be, I somehow don't know how to fully draw them that well. So I was like, they cute, but I think that might be a later thing. So I went with either a deer or a rabbit. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do both, but I really wanted to do a deer. And then I thought about doing the cow, but then I was like, my skills is not that advanced with the cow just yet. So yeah, I went on ahead and I picked a deer. Yep, I went on ahead and picked that damn deer. So we're gonna have images of a wintry background with a deer in it. Yep, that's exactly what we're gonna do. That was my idea of how I was gonna approach the idea of this illustration. So I decided to combine those two to help out with the direction of the entire thing. So, as you guys already know, or as some of you might already know, I have already posted a video explaining the process of how I was able to create the beautiful background of the entire illustration. And that honestly was my proudest moment, because that was the first time that I ever painted anything in the last 5 years, but it's been 8 years that I finally decided to paint something that I genuinely felt the most confident in. Because the last time I was painting during the 3-year mark, I was at my most insecure because it's been a while since I last did it, and I was still living in the shame and fear of all of the things that naysayers was saying about me and my ambitions and passions. But now I'm at a point where I don't give a shit no more. I don't care. I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do. So yeah, you guys are already familiar with this whole process in this video. And yeah, I went on ahead and got creative a little bit with how I was making this whole thing. But in the process, this taught me the importance of creativity and how it all came about. So after scanning it, this was the final product. I had to draw both the title and the deer onto the scanned image and give it more of an outlined background to help make it pop. And I freaking loved it. But yes, all of that to say that that whole process and experience really enhanced, reassured, and reaffirmed a lot of things that I've always known about myself, but was too either broken or insecure and scared to achieve. And it also reaffirmed that I can create just about anything and that I have the ability to do so. And I don't need a bunch of hating ass naysayers stopping me from doing what I want. So moving forward into this year, I am going to rehabilitate my passions and be able to figure this process out and learn to love art again. Just like I did back in the day when I was younger, and really step back into who I always known that I was, which is a freaking artist. Now get your ass out there and make some art.